What is going on, guys? This is Michael Williams from Cartoon Universe, and oh my goodness.
Oh my.
What is this? We are in discussion again with Hailey.
Woo.
Woo.
I'm
super
back. Well, it's been like a week or so, but and I've been making videos, but we're finally talking to each other again.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah, it's been like, I don't think we've done one this whole year we're just talking about, so it's pretty crazy. Hopefully we'll be able to do more. Of course, the new Steven Universe episodes are happening while I'm at Anime Expo for some other business that I have to attend to, so unfortunately I won't be super attentive, but yeah, we'll try to work that out as best we can. But for now, we're going to be talking about all this good stuff that Cartoon Network's just been dropping, and obviously the inevitable leaks that'll happen eventually. But this is a new bingo card that Cartoon Network tweeted out for the Heart of the Crystal Gems, and it says, "Will you win the Heart of the Crystal Gems bingo?" And there's a lot of very specific things on here. This is obviously, you know, a meme, a classic meme, the whole bingo card thing. People do that before E3 conferences and episodes and new video games and stuff. So Steven Universe is no stranger to this goodness. So we're going to kind of go down this list and see if we can even kind of predict a bingo. We might come back to it in a live stream or something after the whole arc ends. But there's some very specific stuff in here.
Yeah, so basically Cartoon Network has done this before. And like you said, they're no stranger. Sirius is no stranger to doing all this kind of stuff. And basically almost every space is filled in at this point. Pretty much maybe like 5 spaces out of the whole bingo card are not. And a lot of them we already know are going to happen in this Steven Bomb. So right. I wouldn't say we're just going to look for one bingo. I'm saying look for 2 or 3 because some people are conflicted about this. Like, why are you pretty much spoiling what's going to happen? Because this is big stuff on here, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like some of them are just bait.
But they've all, on the other bingo card, pretty much everything has happened. I think almost everything is going to be filled out. Although, of course, they could be getting smarter and are trying to, like, trick us this time.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Haha, last time, you know, everything was filled out. But this time, nah. So, yeah. Maybe. I'm hoping. There's a lot of good stuff on here, so I kind of want it to happen. Yeah,
for sure. So let's just go down the line and say whether we think this is a line. We'll put like the free space. We'll like basically have this edited, so I'll put little faces on the on the bingo card.
So like, are we gonna do what we know will happen? Like, are we gonna speculate?
Well, let's see what happens. If there's any big spoilers, let's not mention those, I guess. Yeah, we'll just go down the line and say what we think is going to happen, and then what we know is going to happen. Peridot fights a trash can. Okay.
That's not unusual for her.
I could see it. I could see it happening. Pearl panics. That's pretty free. Yeah, that's pretty free. The diamonds are coming. There's no way she's not panicking. Pearl's definitely going to panic. Uncle Andy saves the day. That's very specific. I feel like they're not going to get in touch with Uncle Andy in time for this arc. And I don't know what he would even do. Like,
his plane will just crash and like he'll jump out of his plane and then like, okay, assuming he's not too high up in the air, but he'll hit the diamond ship and then
he dies because the plane is definitely not as strong as a diamond ship. So the diamond
he jumps out of it.
Oh, he jumps out of it and
then in the water.
So he doesn't save the day then. Still, he just kind of is there.
True. Okay.
Yeah. So Uncle Andy saves the day. I don't see that happening, but I guess it's possible. Pink Diamond backstory, minor spoiler alert. We saw that the episode description for the first episode, which is Now We're Only Falling Apart, is about Pearl telling a story. So realistically, since this takes place directly after Steven finds out that his mom is Pink Diamond, this most likely is going to be some type of Pink Diamond story. So I could definitely see that happen, and I think this one's pretty likely. Gem battle, okay, like we know that's happening, so we can just check that off. We know Alexandrite versus the Diamonds, unless that's a misdirection too, and they're not even gonna fight. They're just gonna have a stare off.
I don't know. I mean, Alexandrites are like, oh, never mind. I see the diamonds. I'm gonna infuse.
Beach City is destroyed.
That's big. That would be. It's Ocean Town 2.0.
I think something's gonna get destroyed. I don't know about all the Beach City, so we'll call that a no.
The Diamonds definitely had the power to do that.
They had the power to, but I don't think they're going to. But granted, I mean, it's possible because all the townies seem to be all in one place for some event. So this would give like the writers a good justification for just destroying buildings, because we know no one's in them. So like we know no one's going to be murdered. So it is possible, since they're all conglomerated into one area, that they're in that area specifically so they could destroy Beach City from a writing standpoint. Ruby learns an instrument. Again, what? Why? She learns an instrument? Okay.
Well, for me, I think that, you know how she and Sapphire break up and Ruby's like, I'm going to be going solo or whatever. She's going to do it her own way or whatever. I can see her wanting to learn an instrument to make her less sad.
She's coping with the breakup, basically.
Exactly,
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
I could see... That's weird. I feel like she would learning an instrument, because we know like they're probably going to get married at some point. Yeah. So I feel like that might play into it potentially.
Well, but
I don't know why she's playing at her own wedding, but
yeah, I mean, yeah, because they'll be split up when they're like doing the vows or whatever. There could be like, I don't know. I would assume they'd fuse, like, you know, after they say I do or whatever.
And we have someone gets a new look. I guess you could say all the townies did, really, in a sense, because they all look all fancy, and Onion's got his hair slicked back, so we could say yeah to that. But
I mean, what people want to see is Peridot.
Oh yeah, get her star outfit.
That's what everyone wants.
That's possible.
And also Ruby and Sapphire when they get married.
Yeah, that's true.
Wearing some new stuff.
Yeah, because we saw the toy leaks, so we know that they have a tuxedo and a dress. So yeah, someone gets a new look, so we could check that one off. An old gem returns.
Well, there's a bunch of gems that could come back. Well, we see another one over there. It's like Jasper returns, so probably not her. There's also like, you know, some homeworld gems. I don't know if we're talking about that. It could be Bismuth, because she's currently bubbled. Or pretty much any other corrupted gem. So there's a lot of options, but I'm excited to like, which one? Old gem though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. We have new fusion. That'd be dope.
So that's different than one later diamond fusion. So what do you think?
So that's separate.
Yeah,
it's considered separate. So a new fusion. This could be potentially Rainbow Quartz 2.0. I think that'd be really fitting, considering Rebecca Sugar kind of spilled the beans last was that San Diego Comic-Con?
I think it was like almost a year ago.
Yeah. God. Oh my God. Yeah. So like almost a year ago, if you guys aren't familiar, Rebecca Sugar showed up, like someone asked her about if Steven and Pearl were to fuse, would it be a different form of Rainbow Quartz? And then Rebecca Sugar was starting to answer the question, and then she was like, oh, wait a minute. Is that a spoiler? Uh-oh, wait. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Man.
Ironically, she should have just answered the question, because that would have been much more ambiguous and we wouldn't have assumed. But now, because she said it's probably a spoiler, that leads us to conclude that it's probably going to happen. So I think that would be fitting because, A, they're hinting at it sort of in this bingo card, unless they're baiting us. But B, I think the whole... Now that we learned the whole Pink Diamond and Pearl dynamic, I think it'd be a very interesting and poetic thing to do, like sort of towards the end. I think there would be a lot of backstory there, and especially since we might be getting more Pink Diamond backstory with Pearl, I think this would be a really cool fusion to bring out during this arc.
I agree.
Is there anyone else you think it could be?
We know, okay, Lapis, if she comes back, I don't know if that's happening. People would love to see like a Lapis and Peridot fusion, and I think that'd be cool because we know they hang out. They hung out a lot before they had their fight and stuff, but I don't know if this is the right time.
Yeah,
especially since she's not back yet.
Yeah, I don't think it's time for Lapis in general, because I just don't. I feel like from a narrative standpoint, it'd be like, oh, I'm running away. Oh, I'm back. I'm here to help again. Oh, I'm running away again. Oh, I'm back again. Like, it's just like, I feel like to get her back, they need to go and seek her out specifically, or she needs to be a part of some bigger plot that we end up into later on. I feel like for her to just come back and be a Deus Ex Machina at the last minute, like, I feel like that'd be kind of lame and it'd be very annoying, because I'm already annoyed with my wifey right now. So I'd be very annoyed if she just changed her mind all over again and we didn't have a moment with her where she decided to change her mind again, because it would just kind of get repetitive. It's kind of like with Loki. It's just like, can you just pick a side or just do something, please? So I personally do not want to see Lapis return.
So that leaves pretty much just mostly Steven fusions. because we've seen pretty much all the gems except like individual ruby and sapphire. We've seen those fusions, you know.
Right.
But you know, also, but like I saw somebody mention like Steven is a diamond, so would that count as a diamond fusion?
Oh.
So
Sneaky.
I know. So instead of like the diamond fusion that we're thinking is gonna happen, what if it's just Steven fusing with Pearl? We'll
it's possible.
Yeah.
And then the next one is Steven goes to space, which I don't think is going to happen. I think we're mostly going to be staying confined into Beach City for Heart of the Crystal Gems. I don't see them going to space. I feel like that's just too messy. It's too much. And I feel like we just did that also. So I feel like if they're going to go to space, it's going to be sometime after this whole arc is concluded.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah. And then we have Flashback episode. Again, that's probable considering Pearl's going to be telling a story. I don't know if any other episodes are going to do that, but do you think that's pretty much...
I think that's when it's going to happen, if any of these throughout the 5 episodes. And that's exciting. When does Steven Universe ever done this? It's not like oh, we're going to take like a 5 episode break. Yeah. But no, that Flashback kind of stacked on top of each other, except this time it's going to be straight from Pearl, not just like a pearl within a pearl within a pearl.
Yeah, true. Then we got the free space, that's free. And then we have Steven cries. I think that's pretty likely. Would not be surprised. He's been crying a lot lately.
I can see it.
Then we got Ronaldo acts out in anime. I feel like this is another very specific one, but considering we know that the Beach City characters are involved in some way, we know he loves anime, we know there's some big, huge threat, we know that he wants to help with these big, huge threats. I could totally see Ronaldo pretending to be some shonen anime character and try to go Super Saiyan or something and then get bodied.
Yes. I mean, I can see it happening. I don't know about these episodes, but you give a good point.
Yeah, then we have Kiki and Pearl become BFFs. Do we have time for all that?
Yeah, I mean, the first episode maybe? Or maybe no, because Pearl goes after, it seems like she goes after Sapphire? Or no, that's with Steven too.
Right.
So, what would this be? So maybe it's in other episodes then.
Yeah, I could see it happening, like I said, when the diamonds invade and the whole town's in one area. Like maybe Pearl saves Kiki or vice versa somehow. Like I can see that happening. But again, that's one of those really specific ones. Like, but we know Kiki is going to be there in some capacity. Yes. So I don't feel like they put this here for no reason. Okay, this is interesting. A gem gets shattered.
Well, that's concerning.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
I know. I'm gonna say yes.
Oh.
Drama. And I mean, it could just be like this big Jasper we saw in the promo for a second.
True.
You know, it could just be some random
gem.
Yeah.
Random gem.
I mean,
getting them quads up.
That's interesting.
Getting them biceps.
Okay, I mean, technically that is an old gem returns, right?
Yeah, I guess you could count that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe. I guess they could get shattered, but I guess that's less dark than an actual character getting shattered.
Then we know, yeah, one that we know well.
Yeah, the other option could be in the flashback, one of the other gems, like some other gem that we don't know yet. In the flashback gets shattered, or we see like some silhouetted gem get shattered. Maybe the diamonds go on a rampage and start shattering gems after the whole pink diamond shattering.
Oh, I could see that happening.
Yeah, so I could that might be what they're referring to. I don't think it's going to be a main character. This is not that kind of show.
That'd be big.
Hey, I'm down for it. Mad respect if they can pull it off in a Cartoon Network show. Like that'd be dope. Let's get Game of Thrones up in here.
It's not like blood would be everywhere.
I mean, yeah, but it's still really dark. You just killed.
I mean, yeah, but we've seen stuff kind of pretty bad with like Garnet diffusing, like with those what are they called? The gem, the weapons that diffusion. They use, like in the season 1 finale.
Oh, the gem destabilizers?
Yes, there you go. Yeah. That was pretty dark.
I mean, it's a little dark. It was a disturbing imagery, but they're not dead. They're just, it's like Pokemon. True. It's like they just fainted.
Okay.
Diamond Fusion.
Here we go.
That'd be crazy. We've been talking about Green Diamond for the hottest of minutes. I did a theory actually over a year ago now about Green Diamond. People have been talking about Green Diamond for years. Do you think it's finally time? Do you think Alexandrite is going to be able to pull enough of a fight off against both diamonds for them to have to fuse? Like,
No, if Alexandrite could barely be Malachite, like how are they supposed? Would Alexandrite take on one diamond? Never less
Let alone
fusion,
two
a
diamonds.
fusion of them. They're more than the sum of the parts, so they're screwed. Unless, like, of course, if Steven steps up and's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna finally fuse with you guys, you know, and that could be the new fusion actually.
That'd be sick. I can see that happening, and I'm glad, like, if that does happen, they didn't show it.
Yeah, that temple fusion, please.
Yeah, because I can see Steven, because he's got, and yet now he's like fused with Connie. He's fused with Amethyst now, so he's like at least a little more experienced, and him and Amethyst fused pretty quickly. This would be a good time for that, I guess. Steven, I think, has grown enough as a character and in his fusion to be able to probably pull something like that off, I think.
Yeah. I don't know, though. It's just not something that I see. Like, honestly, I don't know if I can see him doing that. They're just so slow with, like, fusing, especially Steven, like, fusing characters. It's just, they really like to take their time. So I don't know. But we're seeing Alexandrite again, so anything's possible.
Yep, for sure. And then we have a new Amethyst shapeshift that is confirmed. That was in the,
the newest promo.
Yeah, the newest promo at the very end. She's a horse for some reason. So yeah, that's not new. So that's confirmed. New opening, no way we're getting a new opening.
Ooh, I mean, maybe once season 5 ends, though.
Yeah, I can see season 6, but this is specifically for Heart of the Crystal Gems.
That's true.
So yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a new opening. I would love a new opening. That'd be super dope. But
what if do you think we'd ever get a new song? A new opening song?
No, I don't think so. I mean,
it's not very.
It'd be weird to like throw
version.
in Peridot or something like into the mix at the end, like Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, and Peridot, and Steven. Like, it just doesn't roll. It doesn't sound right at all. So I think they'll probably just leave it as is.
Lapis and pumpkin.
And Lapis and pumpkin. So I don't think they're gonna do that, but I can see them changing it because they are so long overdue. It's been 3 seasons and so much has changed. Like, they really, really need to update the visuals. I think we will get a new opening at some point, but I don't think it's going to be now, especially like in the middle of the season or like towards the end of the season randomly. Like, that's kind of weird. But I guess season 2 like had like halfway, right? The new intro.
I mean, what do you mean? Like, oh yeah, it wasn't immediately. Yeah.
So I guess it's possible, but I'm pretty sure that was like direct down the middle.
Last episode, season 5 or something.
Yeah, last few episodes, just like new opening for some reason. Then we have a new song. This could be Escapism. That'd be dope. Could be Pink Diamond.
One other, right? Confirmed. One more confirmed.
Was there?
Yeah, I believe so. What was it? We got like when the first promo that we got, it was on a website, and it had like this picture of Sapphire that we didn't see in the promo itself. And then it was like, oh, so yeah, 2 new songs. I thought you talked about this, Michael.
I don't remember this at all.
Well then, 2 new songs were confirmed.
Okay, well, there you go. That's probably gonna happen. Onion steals a spaceship. Yes, please. I don't even care if this is likely or not. I want this.
Bye.
I want
Bye,
this
Onion.
So bad. Bye, Onion. I mean, that'd be an interesting foreshadowing, because Garnet was like, oh, I'm sure she's, very worried. She's talking about Vidalia. I'm sure she's very worried ever since her son got sent out to space. And then he was like, Onion didn't go to space. That's Lars. And she was like, oh, I'm thinking about a different timeline. But it's possible that he actually ends up going to space. Again, that'd be a little bit redundant with the whole, oh no, someone's in space. We gotta go get him. So I don't think it's gonna happen. But I could see him like using a spaceship to like wreck things. Maybe he's the one that wrecks Beach City. But like almost by accident, or maybe on purpose, just to steal stuff.
The rocket just crash lands and it goes on fire. Once again, Ocean Town.
Yeah, he starts crushing ATMs, getting that paper, getting that cash. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. No, I want to see him steal a spaceship. Honestly, like, I never realized how much I wanted that till now.
Okay.
So do you think that's gonna happen?
Well, he could take the spaceship. It could be a hand ship, technically a spaceship. So
it's a spaceship.
If he hijacks one of the hand ships.
Oh my god.
My god. Okay, I want to see that. If he somehow knows how to use gem tech,
it's because he's Yellow Diamond.
You're right. That's a diamond fusion.
There you go. See, everything comes together. And the reason Alexandrite's gonna beat Yellow Diamond is because she's not truly Yellow Diamond at all. She is a decoy for the true yellow diamond, which is Onion, and he's gonna steal his ship back. And there you go. New theory.
Yeah, so we're gonna make another video separate for that one because you got more to say, I'm sure.
Yeah. We have Jasper. Oh, we have Jasper returns. This would technically fall under an old gem returns if this happens. Well, based on the leaks, we know something happens with Jasper. If the leaks are accurate, so I don't know. I think her gem might return, but I don't know if she's gonna be like fully uncorrupted yet.
Yeah, I doubt that. I mean, didn't in the last bingo card we got, or was that this one? Wait, uncorrupted gems get uncorrupted. Was that ever happen?
That was the
corrupted gems get healed. It was in the last one. So I was thinking that we wouldn't see Jasper until Steven was ready to heal them all. But I mean, it's definitely possible she returns before that.
Yeah, I mean, we could say more here, but we can't.
Could we?
Yeah, I mean, I could at least. I know I have an idea where this is going.
Oh, okay.
But
we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, we can't say it because thanks, person in New York at Cartoon Network, for the leaks. So we can't really say too much. No.
You didn't know what show they were watching.
Ian wasn't nice. I'm not nice. Okay.
That's okay.
So we got pizza is consumed. I feel like if pizza is consumed, I mean, I guess it didn't say who consumes it, so I guess that could be like one of the earlier episodes. Could be part of this whole these festivities that they're having, this little banquet thing or whatever they're doing.
You don't think it's the wedding?
I guess that would be the wedding. That would make.
They're all wearing the fancy suits.
Yeah, that would make sense. I'm slow.
Okay. Don't worry.
I don't think they're gonna have pizza at the wedding, but again, the pizzas are there, so it's totally possible.
I feel like they don't really have too many fancy restaurant options.
That's fair. That's fair.
So pizza it is.
There it is. So yeah, I guess pizza, I can see that happening. Or poetically, if the crystal gems are victorious in some way, shape, or form, they all go out for pizzas, and then it all comes full circle.
True.
And then we have Ruby moves in with Greg. Again, very specific. I don't know why she would need to move in with Greg, considering Sapphire's the one that left.
Yeah, because Ruby's like, I need somebody to hang out with, because I'm never alone. So.
Yeah.
She's sad.
She probably started off, because we saw in the second to last promo, where she was like, oh, here on out, it's nothing but Ruby. So she probably starts off really confident and chill, and then she probably goes into her own room. You might actually see Ruby's singular room in the temple.
Yeah, that's what you meant by she doesn't need a room. She's got one.
Right. Yeah. And then she might be in there, and then it's just like super lonely, and she's not feeling it. And then maybe she tries to go to Pearl's, and like Pearl's doing some weird stuff or something, or maybe Pearl's out and she's looking for Sapphire. Actually, this actually does add up. The Pearl, Amethyst, Steven, they might be looking for Sapphire or something. Steven might be gone somewhere. Steven doesn't even really have a room. So maybe Ruby's just like wandering around aimlessly, doesn't know what to do with herself. And she stumbles upon Greg, and then she just like crashes in his van, which is an interesting dynamic. We haven't really seen Ruby and Greg just like chilling.
We've barely seen Ruby and anyone besides Sapphire.
That's true.
Steven. It's like, I don't know, that's the only thing that makes me sad about like Garnet. It's like their components, it's important, they're the ones that make her up, but we barely get to see that side of her, split up.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, because I like Ruby a lot. Sapphire too, so it'd be nice. Yep. Of course, it's always like when they're like mad at each other, sad, that we get to see that. So, except for the baseball episode.
Yeah, I mean, we know it's probably gonna be fine, so it's whatever.
Yes.
Cool. So, do we have a bingo here? Like a lot of these are not confirmed, so it's like kind of iffy. We have some pretty solid candidates for bingos here. I don't think we have any 100% guaranteed bingos technically, but there's basically some bingos. Let's see. We have diagonally, new song, gem gets shattered, assuming it's like a flashback, whatever. Free space, null gem returns, gem battle. Let's see. We have Peridot fights a trash can for some reason. Ruby learns an instrument, free space, new amethyst shapeshift. Ruby moves in with Greg. It's diagonally again. Arguably, We have Beach City is destroyed. Ruby learns a new instrument for some reason. Someone gets a new look. An old gem returns. New fusion. I mean, there's a lot here that could potentially be bingos. The main outliers for me are Steven goes to space, Uncle Andy saves the day, and new opening, and honestly probably Diamond Fusion. So everything else is pretty plausible, to be honest, considering everything we know. And just considering the logic of the series, I could see most of these happening.
Awesome.
Cool. So probably no Diamond Fusion, but Onion steals a spaceship, so that's dope.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and Jasper Returns is a little 50-50, but it depends on what they mean by Jasper. But yeah, do you have any final thoughts on the bingo card?
I'm super excited, and I can't believe they're doing this again, where they're gonna they're revealing probably a huge chunk of what happens in these episodes, but I guess it hypes people up. Like, it gets people to like, oh my gosh, this is big stuff happening.
Yeah.
No joke around here. So yeah, no, I'm excited.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. So we'll be looking at this bingo card again at some point, I'm sure, after this whole arc airs after Friday. But yeah, definitely be on the lookout. If you're new here, definitely subscribe. Hit that notification bell because we're going to be posting more stuff. There's going to be lots of leaks coming inevitably for these episodes that we're going to discuss. And we're going to be streaming / giving our thoughts on the episodes right after they air. So definitely be on the lookout for that too. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave it a like. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think most of these are plausible? Do you guys think some of these are ridiculous? Which ones and why? And did your version of this bingo card get a bingo? Let us know in the comments down below. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.